What's up everybody, this is Gamer CJE. Welcome back to Cities Skylines. Today we're back here in Deadwood County, the city of Sweetwater. And the first thing we're going to do today is finish up this highway connection to the main highway over here. And we connect here at this four-way and it comes around, and I'm just going to find a way to connect back up over here. All right, let's continue our 4-lane road here out like we had it before. At least it looks quite not quite as crazy this time. Looks like a good place to build a park right there, so I'm going to leave that undeveloped. Why can't I see? No, I can. Alright. I guess I need to finish over here. Excellent. Now let's put in our water. All right. Now let's take care of our stoplights. And put in a little bit of housing. But first I'm going to put in some little squares here and there of commercial in amongst the residential, little corner stores. Okay, so we got a big old chunk of zoning done there. And now I'm going to build the first park of the city. So I'm going to grab the paint park area, get the smallest tool, and paint a park. Perfect square, just like that. Awesome. And let's go to the parks tab. And this one is just going to be a city park. First thing, of course, we have to put in a main gate. And side gate is right there. Alright, I'm going to put in a side gate on 4 sides just like that. And I'm going to connect them basically across like that. And right here at the front, we're going to put in our restrooms and our information booths, which is right there. And we're going to have a park plaza on both sides right there. And what do we have left here? A cafe. Excellent. Alright, so we got a good start here to our little park. And I am going to make this our main park. And add an advertising campaign. Perfect. And I'm going to leave it here at... actually, let's take it down to 5, because this isn't really to make money. This is more for the value of having a park in the middle of town like this. Now, we are ending up with a pretty high demand for industrial. So I want to put in some industrial right here, kind of around the railroad tracks. Just like that, and make sure we have water. Looks like we need to add it in still. And excellent. Alrighty. So first off, let's add in a big fire station. And actually, let's speed up the time so we can kind of tell better what our demand is going to be. And I also want to use this opportunity to completely kind of de-zone our big industrial area up here and just start completely over with it sort of centralized around the railroad tracks. My hope is that it's going to make it a little bit easier for goods to be shipped around the cities, around our cities, if I utilize our railroad station right here that we built in the last episode for shipping. It should sort of make it so the bulk of the traffic doesn't have to come through the middle of town, which will just be a great thing. And it'll clear up a little bit more area up here for us to put in maybe another high density area with some high density residential and high density commercial right there. Don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves though. Want to make sure that our populations can kind of keep up. And I think it would be a good idea to connect up our residential and industrial areas a little bit better so folks can get to their jobs easier, so goods can get to the commercial areas easier. I don't want to make it so everybody has to take their car everywhere, because that kind of defeats the purpose of having the city more connected. So I can't tell exactly so are there not enough uneducated workers here, or what's our problem? One thing I think probably why these folks aren't building more quickly is that I don't have good coverage on my utilities and services here. But that should take care of it. Looks like it did. Fire service really needs to be upgraded though. We're in a bad way on our fire services. Yeah, that's a lot better on that side. And probably the same with the police station. Need to add in a little bit more coverage with the police. There we go. Everybody should be a little bit happier. And we upgraded on our park, so let's see what else we can build now. We got park piers, which aren't going to do us any good, but we have these chessboards, which, unless I need to build another one, I'm probably just going to build one of those, because it's pretty unique. I don't see any need to build more than one of those. Let's see, we do have quite a few people coming through, though, which is going to be great. Wouldn't hurt to maybe build some trees, which I think is in landscaping. Whoa. That got a little crazy. This isn't really a pine tree area, so what do the coconut trees look like? They don't block off as much as I'd like them to. I think these live oak trees are fairly realistic to what might be in this kind of area. But before I do that though, I think I want to let's build a fence around this. So actually I think it's in the pack. Park fence. So let's build a fence. I probably need to take off the snap points. Here we go. Awesome. So now we have a fenced-in park. And I think that now would be a good time to put in the trees. Those look like they'd be pretty good on the fence line. That looks like fairly nice. Let's see, we are pretty close to our next level, but I believe that there are rocks. Probably a little too crazy. Way too big. I don't like that. Okay, gazebo number 1 and gazebo number 2. So, I wish there was like a little, like maybe we can just use this gravel path to kind of come off of here. And lead to some gazebos, because I don't want to have the gazebos right on the main path there. And while we're here, let's throw in some park benches. And a little handmade thing here. Let's put Gotta get a trash can. Don't want people littering. And which table do I want? Gotta put in a lamppost and some flower beds along the edge here. There we go. Old cannon. Ooh, that's pretty cool. And of course a little food truck. Couple of hedges. I don't care for those too much. Alright, it looks like we need to zone in a little bit more commercial here. Finish up next to the road. And we are in dire need of more more industrial, it looks like. So let's finish zoning right here next to the tracks. Let's see what our population is doing as far as education. Big city. Basically nothing super important. Okay. Elementary school, we may need to add one in, so let's throw in an elementary school. And we have plenty of high school capacity, and we do not yet have a university. So, can we build one yet? We can build a trade school, liberal arts college, but not a university yet. So I think that this is going to be a really good little town to have not a university, but a trade school in. So, oh, better turn back on our snap points before I make some mistakes. I'm gonna make this whole area here into a campus. Okay. There's a school. A administration building. This area is a lot smaller than I thought it would be. Maybe it'll be a good idea to have a road going through the middle of our campus, and we'll kind of continue it over here as well. But I think for the meantime, it'll do what we need it to do. So of course, to start off with, we need to add in a couple of dorms. I'm trying to decide if I want to put it on a road or if I want to kind of continue the sidewalk here. Oh, you know what? I have in parks a parking lot. And we're definitely going to need some parking. So we'll put that in as a little spacer there. Where was that? Just now. Parks. Must be placed roadside. Okay, so I guess I can't quite get it as big as I wanted it to be, but school. Okay, back to the school. Now I'm going to put the dormitories connecting to this area right here. And I think 2 will be fine for now. Don't want to go too crazy. And put a little park right here. Or whatever that is. What is it? A book club next to the parking lot. Okay. And we have the study hall. That one I'll just let be right next to the road. And groundskeeping. That also can be connected to the road. Or actually, we'll probably need a couple of those. Oh, I guess we're too far away from water. So I'll just put it right there for now. I don't want to do any of those. And let's give a research grant. How many students do we have? 235, but our attractiveness is still low. So that probably means that we need to add in... That's just student capacity. So does putting in these buildings change the attractiveness? Let's just add another... It does. Okay. Need to add in water though. Okay. Alrighty. So our park, I believe, upgraded again. What can we build now? The climbing frame, I think that's the only thing it added. And we need a little bit more attractiveness. So why don't we continue our path? In like a little loop. Just like that, and we can put a couple gazebos in here. Maybe a few if they'll fit. And then there we go, just like that. And we are good on attractiveness, and we're about 1,000 away from being a 5-star park. But the real question is that park adding enough happiness? Leisure. So that's a pretty wide area. But I think that we might be able to extend that if we add some I don't want that to connect, so I wonder. Yeah. If I add in now like a couple of gazebos around here. Oops, not connected. Now we're connected. And man, I'm having a hard time getting stuff to connect. There we go. Alright. So hopefully now leisure, there it is. So it looks like that went a little ways. But right here on this road. Interesting. Well, we'll see what pops up once we get to 10,000 here, once we get to level 5. Because at the moment, at least we're paying for the park, which is great. And we're at a population of 20,000. We're just zooming right along. And trampoline, what was that called? Trampoline park. So that'd be something great to put right there. And great little park right there. And why don't we add in some trees? Some flowery trees. And some big old palm trees. Okay, so I think that's about all the time I'm going to spend on the park. It's fully developed and everybody around it is real happy. They're just going level up, level up, level up. You can hear it ding, ding, ding. And let's see. They're waiting probably on education. Yeah. How low are we on education? Elementary school. We are elementary. We're doing pretty good on elementary. We probably should add in one more over here on this side of the road. so we kind of spread out where folks are attending. And I believe there is not a single high school over here, so I'm going to delete some houses and put in a high school over there. And our university obviously is super low. Let's see. Let's rename it Sweetwater Tech. Sure. If y'all can think of a better name and you put it in the comments, I'll change the name. But let's see. Butler Meadows. Let's change it to Deadwood County Downs. Kind of a long name, but we'll live with it. Alright, well, I think that's going to do it for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you did, consider leaving a like and maybe even subscribing. Join me next time.